Welcome back to Magoo's Reviews. All right, y'all. So this is a topic that I want to talk about, and I probably already have before, but at the same time, with all the great projects we've gotten this year, from a lot of the OGs and the legends of hip hop, man, I had to bring it back up. Ageism in hip hop is ridiculous. Ageism in hip hop is absolutely ridiculous, man. And I think that's one of the things I can't stand about hip hop, and that's just me being personal, man. I can't stand the fact that, when you get to a certain age and all that kind of stuff, like, you know, there's nothing to, they don't got nothing to rap about, they're old heads and all that kind of stuff. Like, I think that's absolutely ridiculous, man. I hate the fact that hip hop does that. Like I said, I probably have talked about this before, but before we get into it any longer, we're close to 1,000 subscribers. After that, we're gonna hit 10,000. We're on our way to 100,000. Then we're gonna be at 1,000,000. We're gonna claim it, and it's gonna happen. But man, just getting right to it, like this year, we've gotten some great projects. We've gotten some absolutely great projects, man. One of my favorite project, my favorite album this year is The Clips Let God Sort Them Out. And we all know the time Pharrell has put in the game. We all know the time the Clips have put in the game. And so for them to come back years later, remember, like they've come back years later together to drop this project, man, they absolutely knocked it out the park. They have knocked it out the park. But I just recently did my review on Mobb Deep's Infinite, man. Prodigy's not here anymore. Prodigy's passed away, years ago. But for Havoc to be here, for, like I said, from Alchemist, all the people who worked in love with Prodigy, like family and friends of his, like for them to treat that project, especially with his voice and his lyrics with so much respect, man, that really did, that was great to hear. That was very great to hear, man. Like I said, that project is absolutely amazing, man. I love that. I love that album, man. Yeah, Infinite. And like I said, next week, we have Big L's album. And, of course, like Nas, I'm going to get to Nas in a second. But we got Big L's album coming out. And after that, we have De La Soul dropping another project. Both, those are going to be posthumous albums because, of course, we all know Big L's not here no more. And same with True Goy the Dove, with Dave from De La Soul. So I'm very interested to see how those projects turn out. But this whole Mass Appeal thing, man, it's been amazing. And I think when all the albums do come out, I'm going to do like a real big review on everything. But the Slick Rick project was dope. Raekwon, man, I love that album. I love Raekwon's album, man. That was amazing. Ghostface Killer with Supreme Clientele too. I like that one a lot. You know what I'm saying? Of course, this Mobb Deep project, man. So, and of course, the Clips have dropped. It's been so many great albums this year in hip hop, man. I think that's one of the things I just want that. I want to stop, dog. Ageism in hip hop is absolutely ridiculous, especially when the OGs and the legends are the ones that are, I'm gonna say, man, they're the ones that keeping it afloat. You know what I'm saying? Of course, like, yeah, like Kendrick and Cole's, all those guys. Those guys are around my age. You know what I'm saying? And they've been around 15 plus years. So they're not really this newer generation. You know what I'm saying? Like Cole and Kendrick and all those guys, Drake and all them, they're from another generation. They're from like my generation, stuff like that. So the newer young guys, like if there are guys out there that are spitting and stuff like that, hey man, send them my way. I'd love to check them out. But I know NBA Youngboy, he definitely has, like, I seen like his concerts, fans are going crazy there and all that kind of stuff. But one thing I do want to say is that, nah man, hip hop is still a very young genre. It's a very young genre. So it was just recently they had the 50th anniversary, you know what I'm saying? Like, was it a Summer Jam or something like that? They had the 50th anniversary where they had everybody come out. So I think that, that whole narrative, it has to stop, bro. It has to stop, especially when the great quality albums we're getting are from the legends, man. Like they're putting absolutely great projects out. And like I said, I want, and I know there's some like Tyler Creator, he's going to be in there. As far as like that whole Grammy thing, I know Kendrick's going to be in there and stuff. But for me, man, I would love to see the Clips Let God Sort Them Out with best rap album of the year, because I think it absolutely deserves it, man. And that's not to say that the other guys don't. Like, I'd be happy if they do, like something, because those are great projects. But the Clips, man, have not, they done an amazing job. You know what I'm saying? And this, going around it back up to Nas, man, like this whole Mass Appeal layout and everything like that. Nas is behind these projects, man. Like he's really, been behind the scenes working on these projects, man, doing features on the projects. Like, man, Nas is killing it, bro. Nas is absolutely killing it, man. He's a workhorse, man. An absolute workhorse. Like his whole Hit Boy projects that he done, man, from the King Disease, from the Magic. I got all of them, you know what I'm saying? And I pretty much got all Nas's albums leading up to these, man. It's in his DNA, and I think that's something that, I want to point to is that, man, I said it before in my other videos, like, a lot of the hip-hop legends, man, the reason I think they can still put out great projects and stuff like that to this day, they can still rap at a high caliber, is because it's in their DNA. Like, some music is something that they do. Like, it's just ingrained in them. So I think a lot of the great projects, man, that we're getting, it speaks to the fact that ageism in hip-hop is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous, man. And I feel like, man, I don't like it when, people kind of talk down, even though, the other legends, like, Public Enemy and Ray, Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, all those guys, KRS-One. I'm like, nah, man, those are the legends, man. They paved the way, and they can still rap at a high caliber too. You know what I'm saying? And I just love the fact that hip hop is still being upheld, but at the same time, the ones who are rapping at a high, the ones who are rapping at a high level, they always have been. And I think it's just great to see. It really is, man. I think that's just something I want to come and make a video about, because at the end of the day, man, it's great, like I said, to give them their flowers while they're here. And I can't wait to hear the other projects from this massive appeal. I can't wait to hear, more projects come out. And just seeing the legends. Like I said, I'm a big Outkast fan. Outkast, they're about to be inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, as well as Salt and Pepper. So I think that's great, man. I love hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I always have, man. So it's really great. And like I said, that Mobb Deep album, oh my goodness, bro. I love that project. But anyway, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hope everybody has a blessed day, and I'll see y'all soon. You have a good one.